All right, level 2s, 3s, and black belts. This is our block 3 curriculum that we are working on this testing cycle. We're going to be taking you through all of the stick work, the striking, the footwork, and the count kicks that we are working on this cycle, but we're going to be taking you through it a little bit slower so that way you can really follow along and learn all of the details of everything we're doing. So we are starting with our box steps. So I got my handy dandy little diagram on the ground here. And so we got the box, and we also have the V step represented in this diagram here. We're just going to be focusing on the box step first. So we're going to be moving a little faster through the footwork than we did in the beginner level 1 video, because most of y'all know this. But hopefully this will give you a good visualization of what the box step should look like. So what we're doing is we're going to be starting with our right hand behind us, and my front foot should be on the very corner, the back corner of the box, and my other foot should be lined up with the other corner over here. So now as I'm doing my footwork, so we're going to start out, we're going to do our forward push step and then the backwards push step. So just to review a couple of the details, remember when we do this, whichever foot is closest to where we're going, that's the one that moves first. So if I'm setting my stance here and I'm going forwards, this foot is obviously closer to the front than this foot, so it's the one that moves first. So it takes the step first and moves all the way to the front of the box, and then the back foot is going to catch right back up to it. And now I should be standing on the two opposite corners of the box. Then when I'm moving backwards on this, again, back foot is closest to where I'm going. So my back foot is going to move first, and then my front foot is going to catch up. And again, I should be back on that back corner of the box. So we're going to do 6 of those in a row. The thing that we see kind of people do, kind of make the biggest mistake on with push steps, is they just kind of do like one step and then come back. So remember, each direction has 2 steps to it. 1, 2, and then even when we're going backwards, 1, 2. So here we go. We're going to do forward, backwards is 1. We're going to do 6 in a row. So we're right here, hands are up, and we start out going forward. So we go forward 2, back 2. That's 1. And 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 1, 4. No, 3. Back now, that's 4. 2 more. And back. 1 more. Forwards and back. All right. So that's the basics of this forward and backward push step. Now we're going to be working on the left-right push step, or the one that moves side to side. So on this one, I'm going to move all the way on the box. So what I'm going to be doing is moving off of the box and then back onto it. So right now, both feet are on the opposite corners. So when we start out and we're moving to our left first, then my front foot is the one that's closest over there, right? So that's the foot that's going to move over, and then my back foot is going to trace the line there. Then when I come back the other way, this foot is the one that's closer, so it moves first, and then the other one catches up to it. All right, so we're going to go 6 in a row, going to our left first and then back to the right. So from here, we move over, we go 1, we go 2, and then we return. 1 and 2, that's 1. And again, and up, and back, and forward. That's 2. Going 4 more. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, just going to go through the entire box. So as I do this, we're going to be doing forwards and then to our left first. We'll do that a couple of times, and then we'll work the other way around the box. So we're going to be starting off on the right side of the box here, and it's really my front foot that is going to be tracing the box all the way around. So we go forwards, then we go to the left, then backwards, and then to the right. So right from here, when we get going, our first movement, I'm going to the front of the box, and then my back foot is catching up. Now I'm moving across the box. So I'm moving the front foot over, and then my back foot catches up. And again, right now I'm on the opposite corners of that box. Now we do backwards. So I go first with the back foot, and then my front foot is tracing that line all the way back down. And then now we move to the right. So I step over, and then my foot traces the line back to the starting position. Let's do that 2 more times. Forwards, left, backwards, right, and go. Forwards, left, backwards, and right. And one more. Forwards, left, backwards, and right. One more time. And forwards, left, backwards, and right. Now, we are going to go ahead and switch our sides. So we're going to put our right leg in front now, and we're going to move to the other side of the box. So now, instead of going forwards and to the left first, we're going to go forwards to the right. So here we go, and we go forwards, we go to the right, then we go backwards, and then left, and then forwards and right, and backwards and left. One more time, forwards, right, backwards, and left. Just like that there. So that's the really slow and easy version of our footwork drills. So now what we're gonna do is move on to our count kicks. So we're gonna go a couple of times through 3 count front kick, 3 count round kick, and then we're gonna be doing our double kick, our 5 count front kick, round kick without setting it down. So Mrs. G's gonna use the wall over here, so her kick is gonna be coming to the side, so you get that angle view. I'm gonna be kicking kind of right towards the camera, so that way you can see our kicks from 2 different angles and really be able to kind of see what we're doing with our technique and make yours look just alike. So we're gonna just use the wall for our balance. Again, you can use a chair, you can use a couch, you can use a partner at home, shake hands a cool way, the same way we would do in regular class. But, or even extra little bonus challenge, do no balance. Just keep your hands up and just go through these counts without giving any extra assistance to yourself. So let's go 3 count front kick first. So these you should all know really well. One little detail I want to point out is the knee. When we're doing our front kick and our round kick, the knee is what aims the kick. If I wanted to kick down low, when I lift my leg up, if my knee is pointing down low, when I extend that leg, it's gonna go right to where my knee was pointing. If I wanted to kick higher, I bring my knee up nice and high, and then now when I extend that leg, it again goes exactly where my knee was pointing to. So that is kind of one of the secrets to really being able to really pinpoint target with a front kick or a round kick. So here we go, let's go through it. Remember, keeping good posture through this. The idea is like, think of keeping a glass of water on your head. So if you throw a kick and your head dips or does something crazy like that, you just spilt that water all over the floor. We want to keep that head up, that posture up, and be able to balance that water through every one of these kicks. So we go hand on whatever we're using for balance. Our other hand is up. Our eyes are on our target, starting with our left leg. So we're going to lift it up 1. We snap our kick 2. We set it down 3. Once again. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to the other leg. Putting the other hand on the wall. Other hand up. Eyes on target. Using our right leg now. We lift it up 1. We kick 2. We set it down 3. We do it again. 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Going back to the other side. So now we're doing the 3 count round kick. On this one, it's the same idea. Glass of water should still be on the head, even though when we do our chamber, our body tends to lean over a little bit more, but we want to still have that head up. So I don't just lean and drop my head down, but keep that, think of that glass of water. Keep it on your head as you do it. So we're right here, we lift that leg up 1, we snap that kick 2, we set it down 3. Remember, when we chamber, that's when the pivot happens. And 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. We go to the other side. Here we go, and lift it up. 1, 2, 3. Again, and 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Last one we're doing, front kick, round kick. So now this is a 5 count. So remember, our 1 is when the leg comes up, 2 is the front kick, 3 is when we turn the pivot and flip the leg over sideways. 4 is the round kick. 5 is the set down. So we're gonna do 3 on each leg. Here we go, everybody. Again, keeping that posture. Keep that glass of water on your head. Ready? And we go 1. We go 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other leg. And here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And again, remember, those kicks all should be going to the same spot. You don't want your kicks going to 2 different places. So front kick goes this way, round kick goes this way. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now moving on. So we're gonna take you through each of the striking combos. Again, nice and slow. So we're gonna do our 2 boxing combos first, then we'll do our 2 kicking combos second. So we're starting out, just kind of right here. We're gonna go side to side. We're gonna do 3 of each combo, each direction. So we're gonna go boxing combos first. So this cycle, we're working on boxing combos number 5 and number 6. And then same with our kicking combos. We're doing combo number 5 and number 6. So here we go. Starting out, facing here, we're at attention. We do our bow. And we set towards our left. All right, starting out with boxing combo number 5. So this combination is backhand head hook, front hand head hook, backhand uppercut. So let's go through it nice and slow. So we're in our set stance, we're attacking, backhand goes first. So both of these hooks go to the head. So that means I have my flat hand versus the next combo when we do our body hook, my thumb will be on top of my hand when I throw that body hook. So right from here, we're doing our movement forward. So we go forwards, backhand hook, then front hand hook, and then backhand uppercut. And then we go to the other side. And we go backhand hook, front hand hook, backhand uppercut. And then we go back to the other side. That's 1. Let's do 2 more on each side. And go. Head, head, upper. Other side, and go. Head, head, and upper. Other way, and last time each side. Go. Head, head, uppercut. We go the other way, and go. Head, head, uppercut. And the other way. All right, so that's boxing combo number 5. Moving on to boxing combo number 6. So this is the jab, body hook, head hook. So on this one, our hands are going to be different on the hooks. When I go the head hook, my thumb is on the side of my hand. When I go a body hook, my thumb is always on top of the hand. So when I do this one, remember, we're going to do our jab drop and then come out with that body hook. So let's go through it nice and slow. So our hands are here. We're going to move forwards, push step forwards on the jab. So we push step, jab, and we drop. And then we're gonna go body hook, again, thumb on top of the hand. And then when I go head hook with the other hand, I'm moving back away and coming through with that hook there. And then we go to the other side. So we go jab, we drop, we go body hook, pulling backwards as we go into that head hook. Then we go back the other way. 2 more times each side, and we go jab, body hook, head hook. Other way, and jab, body hook, head hook. 1 more time each side, and jab, body hook, head hook. We go the other way, last time, and jab, body hook, head hook. And we go back the other way. So those are our 2 boxing combos. Let's move on to our kicking combos. So we're doing our Olympic style Taekwondo combo. This is number 5. So this one we're doing our forward switch round to our spinning back kick to the wheel kick. So when I do this one, most of this combo, I'm actually just turned backwards. So once I get to the point where I'm doing the back kick and the wheel kick, I'm really facing this way the whole time. So when I do this, we're set up and we're gonna do that forward switch round. So that just means I push off of this back foot. So I push and I throw that round kick. Now, if I set my foot down and my toes are facing this way, that means I got a really big turn to come around for the back kick. So once I set it down, I actually wanna set my kick down and my toes already facing this way. So then all I gotta do is turn and look over this shoulder and I can stick that back kick out, and then I set my toes down facing this way again, so that way all I gotta do is turn and look over the other shoulder, and then I can throw that wheel and put it right back behind me. So let's go through it a couple of times each direction together. Here we go, ready? And pushing off, we go forward switch round, boom, set those toes down. So now this is where my backward stance is set up. I turn and look over my shoulder, and all I'm doing is keeping my toes pointing at the ground when I do this back kick. Boom. Set it back down next to the other foot, turn and look over the other shoulder, and then now we lift, hook, and bring it all the way back behind us. All right, let's go the other way. And we go forward switch round, boom. Set it down, we're looking backwards, we turn and look over our shoulder this way, keep our toes pointing at the ground as we do the back kick, boom, set it down next to the other foot, turn, hook, and set it back behind you. All right, we go the other way again. And 2 more times each side, little smoother, little faster. And forward switch round, set those toes down, look over that other shoulder this way, back kick, set it down next to the other foot, turn, look over the other shoulder, wheel, bring it all the way behind you, and we turn the other way. And forward switch, set it down, turn and look over the shoulder, keep those toes down, set it next to the other foot, turn, and hook back behind you. 1 more time each side, here we go. And forward switch round, right away, look over the shoulder, back kick. Right away, other shoulder, wheel kick, set it back behind you. That was kind of an ugly wheel kick on my part, that last one. Here we go. Let's do it again. Last one, last side. Here we go. Forward switch round. Look over that shoulder, back kick. Look over the other shoulder, and wheel kick. All right, so that's kicking combo number 5. Now our last one is our Muay Thai combination. So on this one, we're doing our teep. So that is the Muay Thai name. If we were using Taekwondo name, it would be thrust kick. But again, we're just pushing with that front leg. So when I lift it up, I want to make sure I lift that leg. And I always like to tell people it's kind of like you got a message, a letter written on the bottom of your foot, and you want the other person to see it. So if I lift my leg up like this, that person can't read what's on the bottom of my foot. So when I lift it, I go like this so that they're able to see the full bottom of my foot and they know exactly what it says. And so once I lift my leg here, boom, that's where I'm driving from. That's where the push comes from. Then we're doing a quarter knee and a straight knee. So if I'm facing the camera here while we're doing the quarter knee and the straight knee, the big difference, most people just kind of lift their legs a couple of times when they're doing their knees. But what we want to do is kind of show you the different angle. So after I do that teep, then what I'm going to do is my hands come to the side over here, so that first knee, when I bring it up, it's actually coming a little bit on the side. So it's really aiming for the ribs, right? The side of the body. Then once I do the quarter knee, then I reach my hands straight out and my knee comes straight up for the second one. So let's go through it. Here we go. Our hands are up. We're going to do 3 times on each side, nice and slow. So from here, we're doing that teep first. So again, bring that leg up, let them see that message, and push. We reach our hands out to the side of our opponent. We pull them into that quarter knee. Then we reset our hands straight forwards, and then we do our straight knee. And then we go turn to the other side. Same idea, going the other way. Lifting the leg, let them read that message on the bottom of your foot. Don't fall over like I just did. We push. We reach out to the side of our partner. We bring them into the quarter knee. Reset the hands, straight knee. We go back the other way. And 2 more times each side. Here we go. Teep. Reach to the side, quarter knee. Reset the hands, straight knee. We turn and go the other way. And teep. Reach to the side, quarter knee. Reset the hands, straight knee. We turn 1 more time each side. And teep. Grab quarter. Reset, straight knee. Other way. 1 more time. And teep. Quarter knee. And straight knee, and we turn. All right, so those are all 4 of our striking combos that we're practicing and working on this month. So now go ahead and run off, grab your sticks. All right, give a few more seconds for everybody to grab their sticks and such. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go through, so we are working on closed flow number 3. So this one is called the broken flow because 1, it actually has the broken pattern in it, and it is the only closed flow that we do that doesn't have a theme. The very first closed flow is just our basic 6 pattern where all we're doing is the different levels of our 6 count, highs and lows, lows and highs, all kinds of different stuff. Then we have the umbrella 6, where we're making our umbrella position through each one of them, right? But each of the 4 patterns we learn is all the umbrella series. And then this one is broken. So we do wood teak, we do fluid, we do broken, we do all kinds of different ones. And then next testing cycle, we'll be doing our thrust flow series where we're doing all kinds of different thrusting with the different 6 count patterns. So going through it, we're starting out on our right side here. So we're starting with our abanico 6. So we're going to break down the 3 different patterns and then we're going to put them all together. So we're going to do our abanico 6 and then we'll do our broken 6, then we'll do our fluid 6, and then we'll put those patterns together in the full closed flow number 3 drill. So we're starting out, again, sticks over that right shoulder here. So we got the right hand on top, the left hand is underneath. And so we're starting with the abanico 6. So from here, again, my right hand is doing the abanico first, and we're doing the awkward way first. So it's just coming right off of the shoulder, moving around, and it just traces until, again, my stick is pointing kind of right in front of me. And then I bring it over my head and I go back the other way. And again, stick is pointing right in front of me again. And then I'm gonna bring it back around to where it started from. And then we do the first 3 of the 6 strikes. So 1, 2, and then over 3. Now we reset and we're on the other side. So then we're going with the other hand doing the abanico. So we come off the shoulder, point our stick right in front of us, bring it over the head, point it in front of us, bring it right back to the starting position, and now we finish the 6 strikes off. So 4, 5, and 6. and then we reset. Let's do that one a few more times on each side, nice and slow. So we're coming out, we go abanico strike 1, bring it around the head 2, and then we do our 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. We go the other side, abanico comes off 1, back around 2, and then resets position, and 4, 5, 6. One more time, off the shoulder, around the head, bringing it back around, 1, 2, 3, tuck it under, other side, 1, 2, bring it around the head, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's the abanico flow. Remember, that one is done twice in a row in the closed flow, and we'll kind of show you that one here in just a little bit. But moving on to our broken pattern. So when we do the broken pattern, again, normally when we do our 3 hits, we hit that number 1 and it travels all the way to the other side when this second hit is coming out. However, on this one, we're hitting and we're breaking the flow. Instead of letting it flow all the way across, we're hitting and pulling it backwards. So it's changing directions. So what we're doing is we come out, we hit 1, we're gonna draw that hand back and we're pointing our stick right forwards at our opponent while the other strike comes out and hits. And again, if I'm doing this right, my one stick is pointing at the front stick there. Then as it comes over onto the shoulder, this one's just gonna kind of flip around a little and it's gonna hit one more time here and it's gonna tuck underneath. And then we go to the other side. So we hit, we bring it back and point, we strike, and again, back stick is pointing at the front stick. And then as this one comes over, this one just flips around and gives me one more strike out and closes my stance off again. So let's do that a couple of more times on each side. So we hit, we point, there's our number 2 hit, and then we're bringing it around, hit number 3. And then we're going 4, point, there's the 5th hit, and then we're bringing it around, 6. And one more time, putting our point and the second hit together. So we hit. Now, as this is coming back and pointing, the other one is going out, and then we're bringing it around. We hit, we go underneath, and we go the other side. So we hit, as we're pulling it back, the second strike is going out, and then we're going with the closing hit there. All right, so that's our broken flow, and then our last one, this one's probably the easiest one of the set to get down. So this is our doublette 6 or our fluid 6. So from here, again, starting right hand on top, left hand underneath. So now what we're doing, this is kind of the extra fluid. So even our basic pattern, 6 count, we go 1, and this one flows from right to left. This one's flowing from right to left. But then this one kind of changes the direction of the strike. So it's going from left to right and then coming back underneath. So when we do our doublette 6 or our fluid 6, all of our strikes are starting on the right side and going to the left side. So when we're doing it, we go number 1, comes all the way around the head as we come out 2, and then this one gets to start from the right side again and closes on the left side. So then we go the other way. So we hit, bringing it all the way around the head as this one comes out 2, and then as it's flowing, and we close it off there. So again, all of those strikes are going the same direction. It's like a tornado of stick strikes. So we go from the other side, starting it over 2 more times on each side, and go. High, bring it around, high, bring it around, high. And we go the other way. 1, 2, 3. One more time each side. 1, 2, 3. And last time. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. So those are the 3 patterns that make up closed flow number 3. Now let's go through the actual full closed flow. So we're going to actually go through the footwork on this one here. So we're going to be using the V part of this step here. So we've practiced our V step a bunch of different ways. We've practiced doing our forward V step where we're going forwards with each step and then coming back, right? We've done the backward V step where I'm moving and doing the V step this way. We've walked the triangle where we've come up and moved around as we've done our V step, right? So there's lots of ways to do this. So this is one of the simplest V step patterns that we do. So what we're gonna do is start off on the right side of the V. So my right foot is at the very top of the V and my left foot is just right at the base of the V here. We're starting with our sticks on our shoulders here, okay? And so what we're gonna do is we are, from here, going abanico 6. So this one is moving away. So what we're gonna do is be far away from our partner and not make any contact with our sticks at all. So when we do this one, just to make it start off right, what we're gonna do is actually pull our foot backwards into a cat stance. We're gonna go 1, we come around 2, and then we're gonna step right back forwards as we go 1, 2, 3. Now, once we tuck it under, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just step this foot behind my other one and I'm just going into a cat stance on this foot here. So now I'm even further away. I go abanico on the other hand, bring it around to the other side, and then now as I do this, I'm gonna step in. So I'm right back on the left side of the V and we go 4, 5, and 6. Now the next one, we are going to actually be closer to our partner. So I step up to the top of the V and I step to the back of the V there. And what I'm doing is abanico, abanico, and then 4, 5, 6. Notice we don't move forward on those 3 strikes there. And now as I bring this under, I'm gonna step up and step back. Go the other side. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Now we go into our broken. So I'm gonna step forwards and step back. Now I'm on the other side of the V and I'm gonna hit 1, pull it across 2, and then I'm gonna close it 3. Now I step up and step back and I go the other side. 1, pull it back as the other strike goes out, and then close the hit there. Now I step over to the other side. So I go up and back. We do our fluid. 1, 2, 3. And then we go up, back, and 1, 2, 3. And then from here, if we go right back into the abanico 6, then again, all I'm gonna do is push this foot behind the other one. This foot goes into that cat stance, so that way I can twist my leg a little bit and give me a little bit more body movement in that abanico. And then I'm stepping forwards onto the V. 1, 2, 3. This foot's gonna pull back behind the other one, and abanico, abanico, and then I step forwards on that V. 4, 5, 6. Now we do the close version of the abanico. So I step up and back, abanico, abanico, and then 1, 2, 3. Tuck it under. We go forwards and back. And 1, 2, and then 4, 5, 6. Now we go broken, so I do that foot switch. I hit, pull it back, and close, and then switch the feet, hit, pull it back, and close. Now we switch those feet again, and we do the doublette 6. Here, switch feet, and 1, 2, 3. And then one more time through it all. Step back behind, abanico, abanico, and 4, 5, 6. And step it back behind, abanico, abanico, and the other side. Hit, 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 and we go the close abanico. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Switch it. 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6. Now we go broken. We hit, back, hit, and switch, hit, back, hit, switch it, and doublette. 1, 2, close, other side, and 1, 2, and close. So that is our all of the patterns that we do for closed flow number 3. Now for some of the more senior belts, you can start mixing that in where we're going from the basic 6, if you know it, going through all of the, doing high, low, and low, high. Then you can flow right into umbrellas, and then you can flow right into this set of patterns as well. So that is our curriculum video for our Block 3 curriculum. So again, we are going to be releasing another one of these where we're doing the exact same workout. The difference is we're going to be going much smoother, much faster. We're going to do more of each technique because we are moving faster. And that one will be more of the ongoing training video for this block's curriculum. And so this one really made for learning, to be able to go through everything and just make sure you're getting all the details down. And then the next one, once you have this video and you're feeling really good, then the next video is the go fast, really challenge your skills, build your skills, and give yourself a bit of a workout. So go ahead and face here, and with respect from the heart. And thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next video.